Five's Chad Petrie has the story.
When you get a fast food meal, no one expects to be called a little ugly dude.
We get the
MICAH Beats activated.
Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go. Just another day on the couch, talking about all the problems of today. Welcome back to another episode of Just Therapy. It is another beautiful Monday evening, y'all. Woo! You already know what it is. You already know who I am. I am your host, comedian Sean Boyd. And as always, I got the co-host with the mostest by my side. What's going on, sis? Miss BBC in the building. Girl, unmute your mic.
Greetings. Hey, how are you?
Listen, I seen you doing all this, and I'm like, all right, let me unmute her mic because her mic on mute, and it wouldn't even let me unmute you.
Oh, my goodness. How you guys doing today? Hello, everybody. What's going on? I missed you.
Missed you, too. It ain't been that long, but definitely missed you, girl.
Trust me, the week feel like it has been so long.
Yeah, I feel that.
And I know it don't even matter if you're away from somebody for an hour. Sometimes, just the love is real.
All day. But yeah, it's another beautiful cold Monday evening. You see, I got the hoodie on, the heat.
Yeah, got the good.
The heat on a specific temperature until it get too cold. But
72 is the proper temperature.
70, I ain't even got mine on 72 yet. Nope, not yet.
Yeah. Even if you're like, no matter what, 72 is just the perfect temperature for just like to be on.
Shit, it get cold in these old houses.
I know. My daughter like 78. I'm like, girl, bye. Like, I can't survive that.
That's ridiculous. That's
right.
That's too much. But yes, I hope your work Monday wasn't too bad for you, but we here to end your Monday evening off with another therapy session on the couch, and we got a good show lined up for you. Listen, we back on the guest, and this dude right here, this is my motherfucking guy right here. Y'all don't understand how far we go back, man. I'm talking about knee high to a grasshopper go back. This is my dude from my hood. He is the owner and operator of Private Party. Everybody welcome my guy, Myron Tibbs in the building. What up, fam?
You already know, man. It's a blessing to be on this show, man. It's a blessing to be here, period.
Blessing to have you, man. Hey, before we even start, happy anniversary to you and the missus.
Thank you. 4 years married and 14 together.
There you go. That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
That's what's up. So I seen your post on Facebook. I'm like, oh yeah, shit, happy anniversary, you two. And then I was like, man, I need to bring him on. We do entrepreneurs on here. We do music.
I was waiting.
And everything.
I was waiting.
Yeah, man. I was like, man, let me get him on the show. I'm like, man, I need to get you on when you got a free Monday. He's like, I'm free this Monday. I'm like, hey,
that's
say
right.
less.
I wasn't, but I made it free for my dad.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get right down to it, man. For our first segment, of course, we got to deep dive into you, my guy. So Private Party, is it lounge and bar and lounge?
Bar and lounge.
Bar and Lounge. Okay.
Private Party Bar and Lounge, 805 Upson Street, Akron, Ohio, 44305.
Yeah.
And you can follow us on social media at Private Party 805.
All right, all right. So what made you actually get into business for yourself? I gotta know, man.
Always been an entrepreneur since elementary.
That's true.
From the lemonade stands to the selling the Debbie's to selling the bubble gum in school, getting suspended behind and fronting all the fellas with all the gum, and somebody get caught, then they tell on me. So it been it been in my genes, from a knee high, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like I was in prison. I went to prison in 06. July 06, 606, basically. So while I'm in there, I'm thinking like, dang, what am I gonna do? I'm like, all these businesses shutting down. A year before I came home, we had that depression going on where gas was $5 a gallon. And I seen Pastor Vernon and them pushing the cars to the gas station and stuff. I'm seeing all this from the joint. So I'm like, dang, what you gonna do, man? So I'm like, you like to cook? Let's go. And then President Obama was coming in and he said, if you got a felony, go to school. We'll pay you to go to school. So I'm like, hey, that's what I'm about to do. I'm already in here whipping it up on the rack. You know what I'm saying? Working that microwave like I'm on that flat top. So basically that's what it was. I got out July 2nd, 09. I tried to get in school right then and there, but I didn't know that you got to have everything, your paperwork in before August, and you start the fall semester. So I had to wait till January 2010. So I went on in after juggling my life, outside of school and everything. I ended up getting it done. I graduated in 2016 from Akron U. And then, in the midst of doing that, I was already making pastries. I was making cheesecakes, mini cheesecakes.
Okay.
So I would sell them direct to customers, or I would take them to the store. It was Hanini's over here on Copley Road in Hawkins.
Okay, yeah, they got corned beef.
Yes. So I would give them the desserts. You know what I'm saying? So that's where it really started. And I was doing my catering and things like that. So everything just took off from there. I just kind of really just bet on myself, man. Just, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's what's up. Now, I went to your page. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead. Were you about to ask him a question?
No, you good.
Okay. So yeah, I went to your page because once we have a guest, I like to go and, something like stalk, because stalking is actually a crime. But when you're something like a stalker, it's really not a crime. You don't really get any time for that. Trust me, I know. So I, going through your page and everything like that, checking out, everything, but the food was rushing through. And I'm like, yo, I don't eat after 6, but it made me hungry because the dishes look so just unique. They're very unique. Did you create all the dishes and do you cook them, or did someone else cook them for you?
No, I cook everything. Everything that's on the menu is something that I ate or I used to eat, because I'm pescatarian, so I don't eat no beef, chicken, pork, or turkey. So it's all seafood based. So everything that's really on the menu is stuff that we was eating at home.
Nice.
So I just decided, let me try it out on everybody else. And the public took to it they really took to it because it's a void in the city for good food. And once I opened that door, it was like, okay, here we go.
That's what's up. So with your club, with your lounge, okay, so okay, boom, I'm gonna become an entrepreneur, go to school, and now I know how hard it is to open up a business, especially a lounge, because they make you get all these this and license and
you gotta get licensed, you got to get certificates,
Was it really hard?
It's a lot of no, not really, because excuse me, I basically was godfathered in for real, because the actual asset came with the liquor license.
Oh yes, which is the hardest thing to ever get.
Yeah,
they had been on strike for a minute of giving people liquor licenses.
Yeah, they was too. So me and my wife decided, hey, why not? Let's just take a chance on us. So We got licensed. We got the license switched over. We was approved because they got to approve it first. You could sell,
Yeah.
make the sale, but they got to approve it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? So once everything went in, I came in here and I tweaked the building a little bit. And then I'm like, let's go. So my first day opening up was Memorial Day 2021.
Okay.
And that was our first day. We had a soft opening before then. My niece's birthday was like a few days before, so we had a soft opening, and then we had the actual opening, and it was like I was surprised because it was so many people in the building.
That's what's up.
It was so many people in the building. I'm like, wow. And at that time, I only probably had maybe 6 or 7 items on the menu.
Wow.
So everything grew, just being there here, paying attention to what your consumers want.
Yeah.
And just figuring it out on your downtime. That's how I start coming up with all the other stuff, like my salmon and shrimp burritos, my salmon and shrimp burgers, my salmon Phillies. I used to do a lot of during the pandemic. Well, before this pandemic, but I used to be on YouTube a lot. I called up my garage, my office. I go out there, get my mind right, and I sit and brainstorm, write my notes down and stuff. So I'm on there and I'm checking out different food pages, so I'm getting different inspirations from JL Jupiter. The one guy, Lynn Price, had the turkey leg hut over in Houston. That was my big inspiration because this guy had lines down the block, and I'm like, ooh, I know I could do the same thing. I know I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just like I knew the time was about to come. I just didn't know what direction I was going. I had acquired a property that had a kitchen already attached to it.
Right.
So I bought that. Well, I had it since 2016, but I was remodeling it at that time. So 2020, I had the guy take me to the owner because I kept letting him know, like, hey, if you can't, handle the bill, take me to meet the old man, and I'm gonna give you a straightener just for, stepping out the way and let me get to him. So I get the building. So of course, he didn't when I said it. So he didn't have no choice. He's like, hey, I'm going to take you over there. I said, all right, let's go. So I went over there, talked to the old man. His name is Abraham A. Gill. So he's like a staple in the community over there on the south side. So he had a pizza shop. It was called A. Gill's Pizza. So it'd been there for years. I'm talking about, he said everything that he acquired came from that corner. You know what I'm saying? So he blessed me in. He didn't act funny or nothing. He just gave me the game. He just said, listen, you're going to do good on that corner. If you ever need any help, anything you need to ask me, just pull on up. He like, man, trust me, you're going to do good. He was like, I got a 300-acre farm, and I got 2 plazas off that corner. He said, you're going to do great.
Right.
So I'm like,
and it's hard on the south side, like, because I'm a fellow Akroner or whatever.
Okay.
My family is from Akron or whatever like that. I grew up on Homestead off Arlington and then on Tabby. Yeah. East Sider, you know what I'm saying? So on the south side, that's the rough side for real. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, South Street, it's a different world over there.
Yeah, it's totally different. Like, it's not even a real place. Like,
it's
you're like, what are those?
Different from the rest of any part of the city is different.
Yeah, so when you can do good over there, especially after going through the pandemic, because a lot of businesses, especially in Akron, were lost. During the pandemic, like they couldn't have a phone, and they weren't helping a lot of people.
No, they wasn't. It was like we was going through a transition. All the big dogs were stepping down, as you've seen in big corporation. It's time for the old has passed away. Now it's time for the new.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it made an opportunity for the small dogs to get a piece of the apple now, to get a chance to get some recognition, to build this up. And they can say what they want to say about Donald Trump, but he a hell of a businessman. We could take that
That's
from him.
what
We
he
can't
is.
take nothing else. He is a businessman first and foremost.
That's what he's an entertainer and a businessman. Period.
Yeah, the presidency is secondhand, but
not even secondhand. He don't even know how to do that, but he know how to do business.
But the business is impeccable. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
So,
did you read his book?
I didn't actually read his book, but I know that he made a lot of things happen. He passed out that 1,200. You feel me?
No, his book. Read that. It'll help you in business more. So read that because I read it.
Exactly. I am. I definitely gonna read it. So I
What?
took a lot of inspiration from him as well, and a lot of other people, business people around the world, and it just was like, man, they ain't no different than you. You can do the same thing they doing. You just got to push it. You got to jump
Right.
out. You got to take a leap of faith.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up. So what made you come up with the gator bites, man? I know when I came down there, I was like, hey, leave it open. I'm on my way. And then I seen the gator bites on the menu, and I'm like, man, I gotta try these. And woo,
man, one of my customers, I started with this one barmaid, OG Binky. It was her friend, and one told me, hey, you should add the gator bites on there. So she kind of went and bought the stuff.
Oh, for real?
Here, cook it in this. She brought me the batter and everything. Mix all this together, whatever you doing to do this. So that's how we started with it. Then I'm like, I could do something else. So, you know what I'm saying? So I done tweaked it to, you know what I'm saying, to my recipe now. So, and that's when we started putting it on the menu, and everybody was like, wow. And it was like, nobody else had it.
Are they actually alligator?
Yes.
Yeah, it's real. It's alligator tail meat is what they
No,
sell.
thank
You
you.
could buy the whole alligator itself, but you can also go on the store and you can buy the tail meat, which is white meat.
Yeah, I was in Florida when I was trying to move to Florida. I was down there for a while, and people kept saying, gator bites, gator bites. And then my friend was trying to tell me, like, girl, it's not real gator, because I didn't, I'm like, now don't get me wrong, we Caribbean, yeah, we eat gold and all that. I get it. But it was like gator, like when you hear like stuff that eat bodies, like they eat bodies, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's kind of scary, but I haven't tried it yet. But now I'm gonna have to come down because my bro said it was the bomb.
Listen, the first time I had gator bites was in New Orleans, and when I had gator bites, the NO, like it tastes so damn good. I haven't had gator bites this side of New Orleans, and man, it was so delicious, bro.
It tastes like chicken. I had it before.
It really do taste like chicken.
Yeah, when I first got my wife, I took her to Orlando for her birthday, and we was at a restaurant, and we had the gator bites. I'm like, man, this tastes like chicken.
It does.
Everybody always say everything tastes like chicken. Rabbit tastes like chicken. It tastes like chicken, but it don't really taste like chicken.
No. Listen, when I was in school, all them foods, we had to try them. You know what I'm saying? And everybody had to make the rabbit. We had to make the duck. We had to make the frog legs. We had to do all that.
Mm-hmm. That's what's up.
Excuse me. Okay, that's what's up. Like, that's amazing. And my next question to you was going to be, now I know, building in a relationship, it's very, very hard because it gets frustrating, especially when you're an entrepreneur. Like, I'm an entrepreneur and I'm an artist. When you're an entrepreneur and one person is not really, you know what I'm saying? And like you said, you've been it all your life. I was selling my mother off at 4 years old. So I've been a hustler all my life.
I don't know nothing else.
I can't work a 9 to 5. Like, that's not even in my energy. Not that I can't do it. It doesn't, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't work with my spirit. But being in a relationship, it is very hard to do. Like, did it have any impact on your relationship, especially going through the pandemic at the time?
On all the relationships, with the kids, they need time, and you know what I'm saying, I'm out trying to do the 1-2, just trying to make sure they good, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So yeah, it'll take a toll on it, but it's all about the mate you choose.
Yeah.
You got to choose the right one, because you got to pick your poison. You know what I'm saying? And everybody is not mature enough to understand that, hey, this time apart, everybody need to be doing what they need to do. We can't always be up under our mate 24/7 or around the kids, because we all need a little space, need a little, you know what I'm saying? And then we come back and everything cool. But the best thing about my situation is my wife love to cook too. And my wife is like my #1 fan. Like, we could go on to my graduation video right now on YouTube. You'll hear her and my sister talking about, that's my baby, that's my brother. You know what I'm saying? So,
nice.
That's what's up.
They back me up.
Yeah. Strong foundation.
Definitely need that. So
everybody's on the same page. I think I'm winning. You know what I'm saying? I'm winning because my foundation is strong. You know, a man need a strong foundation to be productive. We can't leave the house in this turmoil and go out there and be the best you could be to provide and to make all these different whatever you're gonna do to do what you got to do to take care of your family. Then go home to some mess. Ain't no way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way. And everybody don't understand that. And sometimes we got to go past the. I don't care how bad this thing look or what they do. But if it's a mess, how you gonna create a mess?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta you know the difference between what God sent you and the devil sent you. God gonna send you something that's meaningful, that's positive. The devil's everything he give you all come with mess.
Mm.
It'd be nice and everything to touch, to look at or whatever, but it come with mess though. We don't need mess. The world
Mm.
is messy enough, so we gotta try to, you know what I'm saying? We gotta move strategic out here to make it work, just so we can live and then really enjoy life for real.
Absolutely. So
And
with
I
the
hope I answered the question.
bar and lounge, like, are you throwing
Yeah.
events in there now?
Now what I've been doing is we did a erotic dinner party. That was pretty cool. It was the first one, you know what I'm saying? And then I try to do different events. I try to do different events that everybody else was doing, and that wasn't working.
Okay.
So now it's like my events got to be catered towards around the food period. It got to be a food-based entertainment because you know we eat with our eyes, so
Right.
we could create any type of environment around that food. Everybody loves food. It don't matter
No, for
what.
real.
It don't matter what. Who got a party over here? This club bumping over here, or this doing that. It's that
Mhm.
food. They gonna pull up for that food, whether they
Yeah.
gonna come before they go over there or they gonna come after they go over there.
It's
They
a
gonna
saying
come
that
eat that
says
food.
people are going to pay for major things people are going to pay for:
Yes, definitely,
food,
definitely, definitely, definitely.
partying, and
Mm-hmm.
sex. Like those major
Yeah,
three top things, people are going to pay
I'm
for
telling
before
you,
they pay for anything else.
for real. I'm
And
telling
food
you,
is number one.
it
You should
is.
think about doing a reggae night. You know what I'm saying? Get a Caribbean chef,
Yep.
sous chef in, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Have
Mm-hmm.
me come, set up so I can perform and everything, bring some
Oh,
like
oh, for
DJs
real?
up in there and like do the thing. Like, look,
Well,
you see me selling
we need to
my
sit
soap
on
out.
down. Let's do it. Let's do it. That's so crazy you said that because my barmaid, Silk, and my guy in the kitchen, my nephew Elbow, that's all they kept talking. We should do a reggae night. I'm like, all right, well, come on, get it.
I
Y'all
know
know where
some of
they
the
at. Go
best
get it.
reggae selectors, and
Well,
they'll
come on.
travel, you know what I'm saying, for the money and for food. I know
Yeah,
some of the best chefs, like,
yes,
they'll come in, cooking your thing. You can get a night of just reggae, Jamaican cuisines and everything.
yes, yes.
And it's a vibes. Trust me, we have a couple of places here that really do nicely with that. So it'll be a vibes.
Well, let's get together. I'm open to that. Let's do it.
Where
Let's
Yeah.
do it. Let's do it.
So what's next on the agenda, man? What's next? What's the new thing you
I want
trying
to
to
do pop-ups. This was my main goal when I was in school. I want to do pop-ups. I didn't really want to be at brick and mortar.
Okay.
I want to be able to go to different cities and pop up for 1 or 2 nights and give you a hell of an experience. And we go to the next city.
Right.
yes,
We just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying? So
No,
that's
that's
what's
that's
up.
my main goal. Food truck and
pop-ups.
do
Okay.
pop-ups.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, that's gonna be amazing. Food trucks are really high, like in Ohio, which they didn't used to
Yeah.
be. A lot of
No, it
food
wasn't.
trucks suffered a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Right
Mm-hmm.
now, people are setting up food trucks like, from Akron, like especially at the games and like
Yeah.
Browns games.
Yeah.
It's so many
Yeah.
food trucks now that be over there when they're tailgating and stuff.
Yes. Yes.
So that's a big look. I do a lot of events. I have my own business. I vend a lot at different events. So it's definitely a vibes. Is that Sister T? Yes.
Thespian Dean,
Yeah, that's Sister T.
she said, I
Remember?
grew up in the entrepreneurial parents. Once I was able to read, count, and write, I started working. Once I was old enough, I was earning a paycheck. Work ethic can be established, even working for themselves or others.
Mm-hmm.
Gradual time spent at the business, then homework, awesome accomplishments, brother.
That's what's up. You remember Sister T? We
Yeah, I
interviewed
remember
her.
Sister T. What up, Sister T? Thanks for timing in. I appreciate that.
Yes,
The
we're
main
gonna come
thing
check you
about
out. Yes, Sister T is also a reggae singer. We just did a show this
oh,
weekend.
for
I'll
real?
tell y'all about it. Very, very beautiful Rasta
I
Empress.
need her. I need her.
Yes.
I need
So
her. Come on. I need her. Come on. But I know I want to touch on this. Entrepreneurship is it's something different. It's totally different than somebody going to punch a clock in, because if you don't get up and go, if you don't work, you don't eat.
right, for real.
You know what I'm saying? We're not set to no 40 hours. We might do 200 hours
Yeah.
just to get that check. You know
No,
what I'm
for
saying?
real.
It's gonna take a lot, and it's like we control our own destiny.
We're our everything. We're our business manager, our accountant, our publisher, our marketer, our advertiser, promoter. You know what I'm saying? We're our own security, we're our own bank, you know, and sometimes and most times we come up short a lot.
But that's part of the process.
But it's so good because it will, like, when you see, like, to me, I have a thing on my wall. If I make $10 a day, my business was profit. You know what I'm saying? My business profiting.
Come on,
you know,
now.
And so I'm very strong about that. I'm like very passionate. Trust me, I was in a lot of trouble when I was young, in and out. Like, I did a lot, you know what I'm saying? My queendom is very powerful. My ancestor was one of the very first queen warriors. And even though she had a brother, she was labeled the queen warrior by her father that helped save slaves and things like that and helped keep us from getting captured. So I run under that crown. And I go through a lot, you know, as creators and as entrepreneurs, we're emotional, you know what I'm saying? So we go through a lot mentally, feel like, you know, I cry for 5 minutes, probably every day or every other day, only 5 minutes though.
It's all
and
right.
then I get back up and do what I got to do.
It's all right. You got to get it out.
Real chance.
Take that.
No, absolutely. Entrepreneurs are of a different breed. It takes
we
a lot.
make the world go around. If you look at it today, look at all your successful people. Entrepreneurs got this thing shaking.
No, absolutely.
Most of these people couldn't have a job without someone being an entrepreneur first.
Come on now. That's right.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Hey,
it ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't an entrepreneur, and everybody ain't an employee. Remember that.
And it's okay, whichever one you are, even if you leave entrepreneurship to go be an employee, whatever fits your spirit, it's for you.
I done thought about it, like, man, maybe I need to go get a job.
Trust me. I gotta look at something, but it ain't a 9 to 5. But I mean, you know, sometimes you have to do what you have to do to get where you want to be, and sometimes you gotta. But you restart. You got to start all over, and you got to build all up, because you got to see where your mistake.
Yeah, as long as you got breath in your lungs, you can restart as many times as you need to, just to get where you got to go. It ain't about, everybody they got it messed up. They're thinking about the destination. It's the journey.
They want to fast.
The journey. This how we learn. This how we grow. That's the excitement of it. Because
For real.
we gotta have the ups and downs. You know what I'm saying? We gotta have the wins and the losses. So without them, it's like, if I just started and I got to the destination, where was the excitement at?
Yeah, for real.
I want to hurry up and get to something else, because I ain't really catch it on this, but I'm paying attention that I'm getting more out of just enjoying the journey as I go.
No, real shit.
I'm learning as I go. I don't know nothing about no bar lounge, but I jumped in here, head first, feet in there, and we're going to make it do what it do. We're going to learn this as we go.
Yep. That's being said, it's called streams of income. Absolutely.
You will never should have one source of income.
Okay, but let me chime in on that, because if you try to do more than one stream at one time, you're gonna spread yourself thin. I don't care how much money you got. You have to master one first. Once you master that one, okay. But
I don't agree. I mean, I agree to disagree, because sometimes you can, if you have them working together. Like, I'm an entrepreneur. I sell clothes, Rasta African apparel, but I'm a reggae singer too. So both of them go hand in hand. Now, I'm an intimacy consultant. I used to sell sex toys. I can't sell sex toys where I do reggae. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, that wore me thin, because I was trying to be, you know,
Okay,
I was trying to have my hand in two different pots. But I believe that like how you have your club in your food, that's you know what I'm saying, that's still more than one, because people will come and maybe not eat, but they drink and they party.
That's
you know
true.
what I'm saying?
Yes.
So you know, it depends. That's why I'm gonna agree to disagree, because it depends on how you make that work together.
You're right about that. You're right. You're absolutely right.
Hey, Tibbs, go on, drop your social media so everybody can follow you. I'm dropping the address again.
It is at Private Party 805. And it's at You Gotta Try This. It's UGOTTOTRYTHIS. That is my salmon jerky business. I've been working on this since 2014.
Run it.
Really? No, excuse me. I'm sorry. Since 2011.
Okay.
This is my baby right here. I'm telling you, this is my baby. Look for this. It's about to be in retail. It's gonna be everywhere.
Salmon jerky, and that's 805 Hudson Street, Akron, Ohio. Private Party.
We can order the salmon jerky separate, like online
right now. You can go online.
Okay,
right
I'm
now.
gonna try it.
www.yougotatrythis.com.
You gotta try www.
On the chat or anything?
Yeah, you got it. Say that again.
www.yougottotrythis.com. It's UGOTTOTRYTHIS.com.
Okay.
It's not fishy or anything. I'm talking about when you try this, y'all gonna be like, wow.
Yeah, I'm not a big jerky fan, but like I'll definitely try it, because because I'm a pescatarian. I'm a pescatarian.
You got it wrong, bro.
What is it?
Chicken.
www.u. It's not the letter. It's not the word. It's letter U.
Okay.
Yeah, UGOTTOTRYTHIS.com.
All right, I got you.
Okay.
Right there.
Yes, sir. That's it.
Here we go. You got to try this. And then Private Party 805, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are open Monday. No, excuse me. I'm sorry. We open Tuesday and Thursday, 5 to 10:30. Friday and Saturday, 6 p.m. to 1 a.m. But starting next month in November, we're getting ready to start doing lunch from 12 to 3.
Oh, nice. Nice.
So I'm going to run that 6 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You're going to be in there all damn day. That's what's up.
Man, that's what it takes, man. That's what it takes to get to the next phase of this, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, Myron, man, I appreciate you coming on, man. I definitely appreciate you coming on. Make sure you go check out his food, man. I'm telling you now, it is good.
The best chicken wings in the city, salmon, Phillies, all that.
That's what's up. That is what's up. All right, let's keep it moving, y'all. We got to get into the nitty gritty. We always start off with a recap on what we did this weekend. I'll start us off. This weekend was all right. Little mama ain't have school on Friday, so we just chilled. We did breakfast and took her to get her hair done. Then she got picked up. I was supposed to go to the Glenville Hoban game at Hoban, because my dude is up there coaching, one of the assistant coaches at Hoban. So I didn't get the tickets that I wanted to, but I ended up going to prayer with KT, my little sis. So we did that Friday, and then I ended up watching the rest of the game on my phone. Hoban won 20-0 after Glenville just beat St. Ed's last week. And they was Division I champions, and they just got smacked by Hoban 20-0. It was crazy, man.
Wow.
So that was Friday. Saturday, what did I do Saturday? Kind of chilled Saturday. Relaxed, did some laundry. What else did I do Saturday? I forgot, man. I did something Saturday. I can't. What?
You watched this
So chill Saturday. Oh, I watched the O State game. Oh, I had a business meeting Saturday morning at 11. That was all right. And then watched the O State game, watched them end up losing by 1, watched the Indians game, or Guardians game. They end up pulling it out. So they play tonight actually. So that was cool. Then Sunday, chill, watch church on watch it on live, and then end up hanging out with KT again. Me and little sis went up to DJ house. He a friend of the couch, and played some spades, whooped on them 3 games to nothing. So
oh my gosh,
he was talking some shit. You know that shit.
If y'all play together, I know it was aggressive.
Oh, it'd be hilarious. It'd be so hilarious. So that was my week. So I had to go to work today, and then picked up little mama because she ain't had school today. And now we here on the couch. Sis, how was your weekend? You had 2 shows this weekend. How'd they go? What happened? What's going on?
Yeah, so on Thursday, I actually took a day, like, for myself. Like, literally took a day where I needed to just, like, rest. I wanted to get some things done or whatever like that, but I just did not do anything, like no business, no writing, no anything, because I needed to, get my mental together, which I never really get to do. And it actually made me sick. Like, I got it. So I don't know if I felt sick on Wednesday at rehearsal, but Thursday it was just like, boom, I woke up. I was like, I felt like I had strep throat, tonsils, everything like that. Like, and I just was like up and down. But it was like, I needed it because my body was like, whoa, but whatever. Friday, I'm like, I'm thinking I got everything ready. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just prepared, trying to get my music on my thumb drive, and my music wouldn't upload to my thumb drive. So I'm like, I gotta have my thumb drive for the first show. And now I gotta call, the engineer at the studio. And I'm like, can I come through after working all day? Literally, this guy got in my car, what I'm saying? I had picked up a passenger, and I thought he was a vampire or a killer. And he was just like really in this like mood or whatever. So that took a lot out of me because, when my side hustle, I do Ubering. So like, he was just yeah. But by the time he got out my car, he had went through a lot. And by the time he got out my car, he told me, he was like, man, your spiritual energy is so powerful. Thank you for speaking life into me, love into me, everything like that. He was like, sometimes you just want to be done with everything. He was like, and I really did. He like, I don't know if I scared you. I'm like, of course not. Me good. But I had my hand on the trigger the whole time. Like, I had my hand on the trigger the whole time. Like, okay, this is because I'll be practicing with a banana in my car where I'll never practice with my feet, but I'll be in the car like,
yeah, that's right. That's right.
In the vibes,
they call it dry fryer.
You never know what somebody's going through. So he was just like so grateful and everything like that. And he was just like, boom. And he was like, can I ask you out on a date? And I was like, hold your horses. Because I get asked out like all the time, females and males. It's crazy. But so I was like, boom. So when Saturday come, I'm like, I'm not gonna drive. I'm not gonna do anything. I just want to be in the right headspace and whatever. So it comes around. Me and the ladies, we meet at the first event, and everybody gets there. You're like me and 3 of the ladies, the queens. We get there at the same time. I mean, 2 they get there at the same time, and then the next one come in, and it's at the art gallery, the Negative Space, which is so beautiful. I don't know if you've seen the video. I was taking some videos of the art or whatever. And, you know what I'm saying? So time is like rolling in, but like, we're really like running like from both shows. Well, we get up on the stage and they didn't have enough mics for us. But so I'm like, look, I got a voice. Like I can sing without the mic, whatever. One of the mics didn't barely work right. But when I tell you, me and my ladies, like, and there wasn't a lot of people there either, but the place is so beautiful. And the event is the 4th anniversary, you know what I'm saying? And the, one guy, the owner of Negative Space and the promoter of the event, you know what I'm saying? They've been doing, it's really powerful. And I want it to grow into something amazing. It's, so it was like, okay. And we got up there and we did our thing, you know what I'm saying? And it was really good. People, we got a nice little response. We run off stage, go down an elevator, jump in our cars, and now we got to go from 38th and Superior all the way up to Coventry. All the way up to Coventry. And I'm like, boom, you know what I'm saying? We got to be on stage at 8:30. So I'm busting the street. Oh my goodness. I'm right behind this dude.
Lifestyle.
Yeah. Entrepreneur lifestyle. So I'm right behind this dude. This dude, he all in his little tablet on the thing or whatever. So I just like, boom. I'm like, Jaja, guide me. Like, whatever happens, if the police get behind me, they're going to have to meet me at the club because I ain't stuck.
For real.
So the ladies, they driving on the side right here. I just bust around, running like boom, run a second like boom. I'm like, I'm only still doing 40 and it's 35. But I'm like, I need to. I was gone. So I get there, get on stage. I'm like chatting up to people. And I'm like, look to your left and tell somebody else, because I'm trying to wait till the ladies get there because I had to leave them because I'm like, I got to be on stage at least. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, a lot of stuff happened in between that time. But when as soon as I see Sister T, I'm like, boom. Okay. Boom. Sister Rose. I'm like, now we got harmony. So once Mighty Soul come in, like she would just come up on the stage. Man, I'm like, everybody, I know I like to hear that. I like to feel you. Let me feel the vibes or whatever. When I tell you the place was like packed, but then the place was packed. It might have been about 200, maybe more people there.
In the ground?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And
definitely. Because they ain't got enough seats.
Because we don't have chairs. Like, we only have a couple of seats. Reggae don't sit down. We on our feet 24/7. So like, man, we set the place like as an opening. I'm usually very like, how was it? I don't think I did. When I tell you we bust the roof off the place, like, and the ladies, and we were like, boom, we were riding the rhythm, and everybody had their parts and places, and oh my goodness, I wrote a line dance, which is the second reggae line dance in the whole world. Marcia Griffith wrote Electric Slide, is the first one. Okay. And I wrote a line dance, and I'm like, yo, I want y'all to do when I seen the people actually following the ladies doing my line dance, man, I'm like, it was so fire. Then Carlos Jones came up on stage and started playing drums for us.
Nice.
Mind you, we're singing the tracks. When I look back, like, it's an honor. You know what I'm saying? It's Carlos Jones. That is Cleveland's Bob Marley. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So not only that, we start singing Night Nurse. He comes up and he's singing Night Nurse to me. The crowd goes mad. Like, it's crazy. Like, so crazy. It felt like fire was coming up from the ground. Like, it was really, and you know, I've performed a lot. I've performed with my band, everything like that. But like being with the queens, Sister T, Mighty Soul, Sister Rose, like, it was such an uprisement. People were like we couldn't even walk through the crowd without being pulled and dragged and saying how it just, my DMs are still blowing up right now while we're even on, of people sending me videos and saying this and that and the other, you know, the uprising of the queens. So it was the bomb. Then yesterday,
I need the queens to come bless the private party.
So definitely we will. And it's a reggae band there in Akron also, called Yamodia Nation. They're actually Akron based.
Okay.
So definitely look them up too. Tell them it's BBC sent you. But so Sunday I was supposed to go. Sister T and her band played at a fundraiser, which was at the Beachland, and I was supposed to go, but my voice was gone. I was so drained, and I still got up and, like, you know, did writing the next day or whatever. I'm sorry, I know my thing taking long. And then I got on the road, but it was raining so bad. I had a bad tire on my truck on the left side, passenger side. So I got up today and I tried to ride again, but I didn't know it was thunderstorming. And the wind blew me all the way from one side of the road on that freeway to the other. I said, okay, I'm about to go get the tire right now. I was trying to make a couple extra dollars because, you know, tire is expensive. I'm like, let me make a couple extra dollars. But no, it was like, I was like, oh, you said get off and get the tire right now. Okay, Jaja, I got you. And that was my day, and I just got ready to do the podcast and come see you guys.
There you go. That's what's up.
Now
Myron,
you say
how was
Jaja.
your weekend,
What
bro?
is that? What is Jaja? Is that God?
Jaja, the God in me,
Okay.
Rastafari.
Okay.
Yes, Rastafari Selassie.
Okay.
Definitely. Oh, we'll talk about it. I'll teach you a couple of things.
Please.
All right, Myron, what'd you do this weekend, bro?
Man, I worked, and the kids had it was like Halloween, Sunday making, pumpkin painting type thing they had yesterday. So that's all I did, man.
You only
Sundays
go nowhere for
normally
the anniversary?
I was in here working. We
Oh,
was
yeah.
working. Yeah, we was working, man. So it'd be like that. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, true.
but we're gonna trust me. We're gonna get it in later. Trust me.
That's what's up. All right, let's keep it moving. One of our good topics, something we like to do, is childhood memories. We like to bless y'all with a childhood memory, and especially I'm coming up on 4 years of doing the podcast. Y'all know a lot about my childhood. So we always do one childhood memory. It can be
Straight
funny or
minutes.
crazy. So my childhood memory this week, since Myron on.
Hey, we got so many, boy. We got so many, boy.
So many, but I mean, it's so many that stood out. But I got to go with one of my favorite ones. One of my favorite ones. So, like, me and Myron was cool as shit. Like that was my guy, right? So, this was like right after you had the accident at the rec center. Right,
yeah, chip my teeth, man. Ain't been right ever since.
Oh man. So like you had just went through that. So you was taking the pain meds, and I remember it was bothering me, but my parents let you come spend the night. So I want to say it might have
Bless
been
their soul, man. I tell you, man, I ain't never met no parents like them, man.
They was the shit, man. They definitely.
That's why I'm not. I don't want to cut you off, but
no, you good.
A lot of the stuff I learned from your mama and father, I display in my household now.
Blessings.
You know what I'm saying? Because I come from a single parent home. I'm a side piece baby, so you know what I'm saying. So I had to learn everything I learned now is from going over your house and a couple other cast houses. It was not a lot, but it was a few that had the father and mama household, and it worked.
Right.
And I took a lot from that. I needed that. You know what I'm saying?
Blessings.
So it kind of helped me shape.
That's what's up.
That helped me a lot, man.
That's what's up. Appreciate to hear that.
Sure,
so they let you come spend the night, and I wanted it might have been late middle school, early high school. It might have been late middle school, but
late middle school.
Okay. Oh, so you already know where you already know where I'm going with this one.
Not really. Not really.
So it was late middle school. You came to spend the night, and you was beefing with this one dude, right?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about too.
And we outside at the house, and you like, man, there go this dude right there, right? And you like, hey, you like, dude, go talk to OG Kurt and see if I can fight this dude. And I'm like, shit, all right. So I go up to OG Kurt, and I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Myron want to fight dude one-on-one.
Yeah, because he kept saying stuff like he just ain't know, boy, don't you know? I know these people. They not about to do nothing, boy.
He was running his mouth because he thought he thought because that was his OG for real. Like I mean,
that little gang didn't mean nothing.
Nope, didn't mean nothing. So I said something to Kurt.
Kurt not help you.
Kurt gave a blessing. You squared up, man. You mollywhopped that dude so damn bad, man. Like other OG Mo jumped out the car because he was getting dropped off. He just see dude getting mollywopped, and we like, no.
Jumped out, and they ran up on me.
But Kurt, me and Kurt was like, no. This good. They one-on-one. They was like, oh, I didn't know it was Myron. No, y'all good.
Yeah, me and Vino going back and forth because I'm backpedaling down to your house, but I'm steady swinging on this. Like, hold on, you ain't about to do me in your kind of way, boy. Ain't no way.
But listen, that had to be one of my fondest childhood memories. Besides,
I knew you was gonna say that too.
Besides all the basement parties that we had, that was and the blaze sessions we had in the room where where moms would be like, "Hey,
I think I'm the
I need
only
to open the
one that
window."
had about 10 niggas in one small bag. Oh, excuse my language.
No, you
10
good.
people in one small room. We in there burning it down. Burning it down, boy. There was so many blunts going in there, like.
But hey, that man, that had to be one of my fondest memories because you was like, man, I don't care if my mouth hurt. Like, I'm about to beat this dude's ass. And
yeah, I got it in this. I can't sleep thinking about this nigga.
Man, he mollywopped this dude so bad. That dude never said another bad word about you after that.
No, he did. He tried to play it off. That one day in school, I come in late. I had my mama bought me she bought me and bro the Raiders trench coat.
Orange.
So I come in, he see me coming past the door. He stopped like, yeah, you got me when I was drunk. What's up? Yeah. We're gonna finish it after school. I drop my stuff like, man, we're gonna about to do it now. We ain't waiting after school. He did. Come after school, he come past me, tell me, I gotta hurry up and get the such. I'm like, boy, get your ass out of here, boy.
Hey, that's hilarious though. So that's got to be my childhood memory today.
Man.
Myron, go ahead, give us your childhood memory. We'll let BBC go last. Give us one of your childhood memories. Funny, crazy, it don't matter.
Man, remember we went off for basketball at Heskey. But we ain't make it. We did not make it, boy. We did not. Hey, I thought we made it. He was like, you. I'm like, oh, we in. He like, nah, y'all ain't make it. Hey, you was one of them, boy. You went back to the locker room crying like a mug, boy. Okay. Your ass was wailing like a mug. I said, damn, that nigga crying like a mug. I'm like, fuck it. I said, man, my nigga over there, he hurt about this game.
Hey, listen, I was hurt, man.
About this team.
They picked, and I ain't gonna never forget this. They picked Andre Holiday over me. This dude was straight garbage, man.
You stink.
Coach Payne was garbage.
Straight garbage, man. And
Coach
Payne was garbage. A half an inch taller than me, but I played the big way better than this dude, and I ain't get picked. Yeah, I was hurt. Yeah, I was hurt.
And you ball out.
You gonna say you was in the locker room balling.
Man, balling like a feather. I was like, man, fuck it, man. Shit, we all right. Shit, we gonna about to go blow one. Fuck them.
Hey, we did.
Sure did. Hey, we ain't even. It was like we never even tried out for it because we never talked about it no more. We never talked about it no more.
Listen, I forgot I even tried because I remember now that you bring it up. I remember it, but I forgot all about that.
Yeah. And remember, it was shirts and skins, and me and you was skins. And I know you was like, but you toughed it out. You did it with no issue. We all did it with no issue because all of us there had the best physique back then. But we did it. We did what we supposed to do, though, man. But he just ain't pick us.
No, he ain't pick us.
I don't even think he coached no more after that year, for real.
No, that dude was garbage.
Yeah, get up out of here, Payne.
All right, BBC, get your childhood memory.
All right, I don't even like how you just said BBC gonna go last. Like mine's always bad or something, but it's cool. So okay, my childhood memory is
you just got the green light to do whatever last week. Don't do that.
Okay. So my childhood memory, I used to go to this one school and they were like trying to remodel it. And it was like in a bad neighborhood, but they were trying to make it look like, a nice school or whatever outside the neighborhood. And they had dug like all these things up to put like lanterns and lamps up, like up in a thing. So there was a lot of rocks and stuff around. So in the process of it, when we went outside for recess, all the little boys would be throwing the rocks because that's what little boys do. You know what I'm saying? Well, in the process of everything, I remember I wanted to play jump rope and I was trying to get the jump rope or whatever. And all of a sudden the one girl, I had a bully and she wouldn't let me play. And I was at the point where I was like tired of being bullied. You know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to the teacher like, I forget her name, Funky, Kita. So anyway, I'm trying to tell the teacher, like, she won't let me jump rope. She won't let me jump rope. Next thing you know, when I turn around, boom, all I know is blood is just busting down my face. But I don't know at the time that I was hit by a brick. I mean, you know, one of the rocks. So blood, like if you could see right here, right now, like you could see the scar right there in the middle of my forehead. I don't know. Let me tell you right there. Anyway, it's starting to, but it never showed before, but it's starting to come up now. Anyway, I'm bleeding. I'm talking about bleeding, but I think I'm bleeding from my mouth because the blood coming down so fast and it's falling in my mouth. So I'm like, so I'm trying to get the teacher, and I'm like, so she so busy, she talking, doing whatever she doing, going on or whatever. I'm like, and so then she turns around like, what is it? And they're like, oh my gosh, I mean, blood is busting out of my. So she felt so bad. Like she grabs me up. Everybody there just they're trying to get towels on me, everything like that. So they rush me to the hospital. I get 12 stitches in my head. When I go back to school, we had a assembly, like a basketball game or something going on where they hit all the wooden bleachers. Remember they used to have the wooden bleachers, but you can go behind them. So that's when I found out who hit me, because the assembly went first, and then we was talking about like bullying and everything like that. So they tell me like the boy that hit me, how he was suspended, but he was back at school or whatever. And so he was like, you know, I'm sorry, you know, I hit you. I threw the rock and I hit you, but you know, and he's tell me how he liked me. So I'm like, okay. So he was like, well, when the game start, like, you want to come behind the bleachers. And I knew in my mind, once I got him behind the bleachers, yo, me gonna lick the boy down. Because my brothers and them, like, you know, I was always a fighter. So, oh my gosh. He like, yeah, you know, when you don't come behind the bleachers or whatever. And I'm like, first of all, I ain't want to kiss no boy. But so as soon as we get behind the bleachers, he like, I made you this coloring. And he had like made me like this little unicorn or whatever like that. And I took it and I just remember he liked me. He liked me. I whooped his ass. Like when I tell you, I licked the boy down. Like I was just like, I grabbed it and then I just mushed the painting in his face. And he was just, and I whooped his butt. He fell all over the floor. I pulled his drawers all the way up in his butt. I was like, I just kept kicking, punching. I was crying at the same time. Like, I whooped his ass so bad. It's crazy because 2 years ago, I saw him. And he was a mess. And he was like, you were, and I really, like, I wouldn't fight my bully. I wouldn't fight anything, but I would always fight boys because my brother will always make us beat up his friends. But when I tell you, he said, this is the only girl that ever beat me up. He was like, and I still love you. I was like, that's too bad.
Right.
Oh, goodness. Yeah. I gave him a wedgie of his life. Yeah. And I was like, wow. But just to see him after all those years, and he was like, he still remembered, and I didn't remember him at all. He was like, and I still love you. I was like, oh, that is so sweet. Yeah. But today, like, you know, that was my childhood memory.
All right. All right. Let's get this last topic in before we go to our one and only sponsor break. We got to get it in. And one of our favorite subjects is flowers while they're still here. Instead of being conditioned like so many of us are to give people flowers while they're dead and gone, we like to give people flowers while they're still here so they can smell those roses. My flowers this week has to go to our guest, my guy, Myron. Listen, I got to give you your flowers for the simple fact of, like, we were so cool as kids, man, from the basement parties, from the smoke sessions, from Mom Dukes yelling at us to open the window, from you just being a genuine friend, like never picked on me, always had my back, was always cool, always came over to hang out and get pops and snacks and shit, because we always had that shit in the mud room. But even as we grew older, we hooked back up. when I was working for ADT, and you was like, "Hey man, come do this alarm, blah blah blah." So of course, me being me, I'm like, "Hey, I got you. I'm gonna give you the discount." Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So then from just you opening the business, man, and just being an overall good dude, man. Like I don't have any bad memories of you, nothing bad to say. Like just like I said, just a genuine good fucking friend, man. So Myron, you getting your flowers today, my brother. Love
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. Love you more, bro. Love you more, bro.
Always.
Love you more, bro.
All right, BBC, go ahead. So since we made you go last on childhood.
No, he can go next. He can go next. Go next.
Who you want to give your flowers to, Myron?
Man, I'm gonna give them to you, bro, because it's not like it's only a few people that I know that's still the same person. Same person, man. You ain't switch up not one time.
That's terrible.
For real,
That's
you ain't switch up not one time, man.
But I was real
I'm
deserved.
gonna give yours, man. I'm gonna give yours just overall because, like I said, man, your mom and dad, man, I learned a lot from y'all just being able to come over there, spend the night, sitting down, having family dinners, everybody at the table. Man, I give y'all the flowers, man. I give y'all the flowers, man, for real. Even though I owe y'all a pack of Welch's fruit juices. I took so many. I took one every time I left. Yeah, I owe you a pack. But man, I just appreciate that, man, because it might have been rough at the house, man, and y'all let me come spend the night, and I got to eat good. I ain't tell you, but I got to eat good. You feel me? And it's just that camaraderie of just family, man. I dig that. I dig that.
That's what's up, man. Much appreciated, fam. Appreciate you.
For sure, bro. For sure.
My flowers are gonna go out to all people that had to do time for whatever reason, because I don't call them ex-cons and I don't call them criminals or correction, mates or whatever like that. People and then became entrepreneurs and followed a dream or a career or a gift, because I am one of those people. And I know it's not easy once your name is in the system. So I'm gonna give my flowers to anyone that has been in, but came out and just thrived. That's who my flowers are going to.
There you go.
That's what's up. That's flowers right there. All right, y'all, let's go on and take our one only sponsor break. Please don't go nowhere. We got more Just Therapy, more BBC, more Myron Tibbs, and you already know who I am.
My charger.
And I'm taking us to break, baby. We'll be right back.
Primal Screen in Kent, Ohio. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Quality work, on time, fair prices. For more information, call 330-677-1766. Again, 330-677-1766. Or check us out online, primalscreenprinting.com. If you mention a podcast, you get 5% off. Peace.
Custom Design Aquariums, where we bring your aquatic dreams to life. With your help, using your imagination, together, we will turn your home or office into a peaceful getaway. For a free consultation, call 330-475-5181 or contact us by email at customdesignaqa@gmail.com. Once again, that is customdesignaqa@gmail.com. Mention this podcast and get 5% off.
Primal Screen in Kent, Ohio. For all your screen printing and embroidery needs. Quality work, on time, fair prices. For more information, call 330-677-1766. Again, 330-677-1766. or check us out online, primalscreenprinting.com. If you mention the podcast, you get 5% off. Peace.
Yo, you already know what it is. It's another beautiful Monday evening, and I got the best place for you to go get some pizza. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. They got 3 locations. First location is 1909 Bailey Road, Cuyahoga Falls. Their phone number is 330-928-2222. Their second location is across the street from Rubber Duck Stadium in downtown Akron. Their address is 325 South Main Street, Akron. Phone number is 330-849-5707. And their third location is 3031 Graham Road, Stowe, Ohio. Their phone number is 330-673-9410. Listen, you already know what I love about the downtown location has to be the beer wall. Listen, they got 36 glorious types of wine, ale, IPAs, lagers, whatever you can think of is on that tap. And I like to call it the Dave and Buster's of beer, because you go in there, you put money on the card, you take the card up to the tap it on the tap, and then you pour as much beer as your heart desires. I mean, it's just so good. When it hits your lips, it's just so good. And another thing I love about Twisted Tomato Pizzeria is that they cater to your taste buds. Yes, you know what I mean. They cater to them buds, yo. So anything you order, specialty, non-specialty, they make sure it's done right and to your liking and to perfection. And make sure you check them out. Listen, ask for the owner, Brad Cover, and you mentioned Just Therapy B podcast, you get a 10% discount. Yes, you heard me, 10% off of good food. You can't beat that. So make sure you check them out. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. If it's pizza, it's possible. Twisted Tomato Pizzeria. Yes, and we are back. Yes. And you already know what it is. I got a whole slew of shameless plugs. I got a show coming up this Friday. Yep. It is a fundraiser. I am the guest host. It is Denim and White Poetry Night. Live music, poetry by kids and parents. It is Friday, October 18th, 7 to 9 at St. Augustine School Auditorium, 195 7th Street, Northwest Barberton, Ohio. Make sure you come check it out. It's a good cause, $10 to get in. And it's like I said, it's for a good cause. So make sure you come check that out. Also coming up the following Friday, I'll be back in Youngstown. Youngstown peeps, come mess with me. Come out, come laugh. It's Friday comedy night live at Charlie Staples Pit Boss Barbecue, 372 West Rayan Avenue, Youngstown, Ohio. Show starts at 8:30. It's me and a slew of funny-ass comedians, and you already know what it is. It is that time of the year. The 13th annual suicide prevention fundraiser at the Funny Stop Comedy Club. November 11th, Monday, November 11th. So instead of watching and listening to us on live, come out and see us live. We'll probably do one segment, maybe some flowers, maybe childhood memories. We'll figure it out. But doors open at 6:30. Show will start promptly at 7 o'clock because I don't play no games. The latest will be 7:10, and we'll get you out of there by 9 o'clock. It'll be me and some of my funny ass friends. $15 donation at the door. 50% of the proceeds go to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, and the other 50 this year is going to Ohio Suicide Prevention Foundation. Make sure you come check it out. You can reserve your seat at funnystop.com, or you can call the Funny Stop, or you can just come and pay the donation at the door. We will have raffles all night, raffling off gift cards, gift certificates, and baskets from all over Akron, Cuyahoga Falls, Kent. You already know what it is. Somewhere close you can go and enjoy some of the businesses that help me out every year and donate to the cause. So make sure you come check it out. Remember, it's all about being somebody and being someone that you can help save a life. All right. So all right. And we are back.
Passing my way.
So keep going. You just go do that and then stop. Okay.
You know what I mean? I'm saying he was puff
Right, you got to
fast.
pull up.
Oh
Right,
yeah,
gotta
you can
pull
smoke
up.
on camera. Don't nobody give a fuck about that.
Oh, for real?
Yeah,
boy,
we
I'm
smoke
over
on here. That's why I went and
doing
got my
all
lighter.
these dodging and all this.
Yeah, don't nobody give a fuck about that. You
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Come on now. Yeah, man. All right.
Hey, this,
So
this is where we started.
That's where we started, but I stopped about 12 years ago, man. I'm good. I am good.
Sure.
Yeah, he a vapor now.
Yeah, I'm a vapor now, so you know it is what it is. Just a little liquid nicotine. That's it. All right. Our first topic on the docket is non-negotiables. Non-negotiables. Talk to us, sis. What
Okay.
you talking about?
So when you're doing business or when you're going into a contract or anything like that, in the contract it always says like non-negotiables. Like what are, especially if you're doing partnerships or whatever like that. Like what is it that you are not going to go for? So I wanted to add this to everyday life. Like, you know what I'm saying? In everyday life, he choking.
I thought I was
in everyday life, like, sometimes we allow a lot of BS, you know what I'm saying? And
Definitely.
people feel like because they're your family or friend or your lover, I gotta clean that. Sorry. There are, that you're supposed to constantly just deal with them. Well, this is how I am. You know what I'm saying? This is who I am. This is how I am, or whatever. So, and that's when people always throw up like unconditional love. So I wanted to find out, what are your non-negotiables? What is something, this is something that people should, this is your contract that people should use in life for every day, whether it's business, work, relationship, or whatever. So I wanted to ask, what are your non-negotiables?
Okay. That's a good topic right there.
Very good.
So I know with business, especially comedy business, right? You just made me think of something. When someone asked me to do a show or do an event, one of my non-negotiables is it's hard to work with somebody else. It is, because I hold myself to a certain standard. So I hold the other comics that will be on my bill performing the show to a certain standard, right? And if you want me to run a show, it's hard to run a show with somebody else that I've never ran a show with, that I don't really know personally. Like, I mean, I like with my Uncle Chevy, I can run a show with him. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? With my core comedy brothers like Ben, we done ran shows together. Prince James, we ran shows together. Jeremy Shearer, Anthony Savat, like people I know, and I know what they bring to the table because we have the same philosophy to producing shows. So somebody I don't know, it's hard for me to be a partner with somebody I don't know. Like, I don't know if that's just being selfish, like we talked about last week, or it's just something that is ingrained in me because I know how I want a show to be run. I know what I want to pay the comics. You know what I'm saying? So I know what comics are worth, what they're not worth, things like that. So it's certain things I can't do. So for my business non-negotiables, and then I'll come back with another non-negotiable. We'll just go around. What's one of your non-negotiables as a business, Myron?
My non-negotiable is do what you say you're gonna do.
That's a good one.
I don't care nothing about what you did in the past, none of that, what you got, this and that. If we come together and we discussing something and we about to put something down, do your part, play your position. Play your position and do your part. Do what you say you're gonna do.
Absolutely.
Don't waste my time or yours. Please don't.
Absolutely. And I definitely agree with that because I'm always a man of my word. You know what I'm saying? If I say I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. So that's just how I feel about it. And if I'll be like, hey, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
BBC, where you go? Come on now. How you go bring this topic up and then you just bounce on us and shit? What you doing, girl? So
My
one of
bad, my bad. I'm here.
so
G's, Louise, and P's. My
what's
non-negotiable
for business? What's one of your
for business is my non-negotiable for business is I don't play that shit. Period. Like when I'm doing business, I'm very, very strategic. You know what I'm saying? I am a force, and you can look through posts and people, no matter what race, will tell you she is a force to be reckoned with. Like when it's something going on and I'm a part of it, I'm going to promote it. You should be promoting. I believe in you have to step outside your boundaries. And if you don't step up to the plate, I'm going to tell you that. Like, I don't play when it comes to like, if I'm okay for business, if I'm dating, that's my focus. You remember we talked about this before. That is my focus. Like if I got a show this weekend and I got stuff going on, I don't have time to kick it with you. You know what I'm saying? Like, period. If you feel like you want to come and fill some jars with shea butter and, fold up some clothes, hang up some or whatever like that, please come through. If you want to come through the studio and help plug up some wires and some microphones, please do that. But don't expect me to ever give up that part of my life. Like, oh, well, I ain't going to go in the studio tonight because I need to lay up with you, or I'm going to do this or whatever like that. If I can't make it to your event, I'm gonna buy a ticket. I'm gonna make sure I share it. Like, it's about business is business to me. And I don't negotiate with that. You know what I'm saying? And not even for my daughter. Like if she be like, oh, I want you to drive me, so me and my friends could go like, no, like, once when I say I have this date, what I got to do, what I need to set up, what I need to have done or whatever like that, I'm very crisp with that. And that's super important to me. And if anybody tried to talk me out of it, like, man, you can go out tonight. Like you can pack that stuff up tomorrow in the morning or whatever like that. It'll piss me off.
Right.
That is my business non-negotiable, like all in all the time. And there's no exceptions.
Mm-hmm. What's one of your personal non-negotiables?
Me?
Yeah.
My personal non-negotiable is I don't let anybody say anything to me without correcting a problem. Like I don't go to bed. I'm mad. I'm not going, like if you say something to me as a friend or a lover or whatever like that, a bro, like even if you said something to me that I did not like, I definitely have to address it when I need to address it. I don't believe in holding animosity in my heart. One, for me mentally, I can't take it because I'm gonna keep thinking in my mind, going over like what I should have said, what it is. Oh, if I say this now, and now I don't build this thing. So by the next time you say something to me, I'm like, you like, bless you. I'm like, like I'm gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And only because I had been so verbal and so angry in my past, and then I settled so much. I think people take my kindness for a weakness. So I will never not tell you how I'm feeling. Okay. And either you can accept that or not. Right. But that is a non-negotiable. Like I am going to tell you how I feel, period.
Nice. Myron, what's one of your personal non-negotiables?
Man, I would have to say trust. That's it.
No, I believe that.
I ain't negotiating that. I ain't bending on that, period. We gotta have that first and foremost.
Right. No, absolutely. I think for my personal non-negotiable is definitely got to be trust. If I don't trust you, I ain't fucking with you no more. Period.
Well, I ain't fucking with you like that.
Shit, I'm one of those people. Like, if you cross me, I ain't gonna never.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Because like I'll forgive you, but I ain't never go forget it. So it's a whole different way on how I fuck with you now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and if you family and I don't trust you, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with you, but I ain't gonna never forget it. So it's a different kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, we still cool, I still love you and all that shit, but it's still different. It's a different vibe now, you know. And in the personal life with lovers, man, if I don't trust you no more, it's a wrap. Like I can't trust you.
Yeah.
Once you break that trust, it's hard to get back. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers do crazy shit.
Yeah, the
Man.
relationship ain't the same no more.
No,
Once they break down, it ain't the same.
Yeah.
Now, for me, it's the respect. Like, I have different levels of trust issues with people anyway. Like, and that's just real. So I don't focus on trust too much because I trust a person as far as I can throw them, But when it comes to respect, like once you break the respect with me, that right there will destroy everything for me. Like, I had a situation with this one chick and she broke the respect, like for me, like, you know what I'm saying? And it was like on some real, like trying to play me like she played dudes kind of situation. And then she sees me and I was like, when I told her, I'm like, I'm done. So she says something like, she sees me in public and she like, hey, Chrissy, or something like that. And I was like, yo, don't speak to me ever again. That, you know what I'm saying? Now that's my second time telling you, don't speak to me. So she see me again. And, of course I'm with the Rastas, I think it was like Milton Blake, all of us, to Mother Queen, everything over there. Now she think because I'm with the Rastas that I'm not going to disrespect her. Right.
Right.
So you broke the respect between our friendship. That is a big deal to me. My father always told me, like, once somebody break respect with you, you only got two cheeks and it's not your, behind. So once you smack me once, that's just it.
Right.
So
You get the
I'm over there with them and she like, she come over there like, oh, greetings, how y'all doing? And then she go, and I don't say anything because I already told you don't speak to me. She go, hey, BBC. And thinking I'm going to be like, greetings, sister, or whatever like that. I lost it. I was like, don't fucking, and in front of the mothers and everything. And I don't do that. But like, don't test my mental. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, and everybody was just like, they're so shocked because I don't talk like that in front of them. But at the same time, they overstood that and I needed her to understand. Where you act up at is where you get your ass whooped at. Don't fucking play with me. And she was so in shock because she thought that she knew me enough. But once you break the respect for me or whatever like that, that's a non-negotiable. I will never, ever, I'll act like you don't exist and we can be the only two people in the room.
Right. No, absolutely.
So like, I think that everybody,
Yeah. No, I said them non-negotiables is a bitch to fuck with.
And I think that people need to, that should be like a badge of honor. Like that's your body, that's your temple, that's your contract. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people should use that as their, like, you know what I'm saying? What are your non-negotiables? I see people go through mad fuckery and forgive people over and over again and deal with certain situations or whatever like that. That should be a proper part of this is my non-negotiables. This is what I'm going to go for, what I'm not going to go for, how I feel, trust, whatever. And people should stand by them because I think if you do that in relationships, friendships, businesships, anything, it would make people deal with you different. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And I think a lot of fuckery go on because people don't stand by their boundaries. They're non-negotiables. We give in to this, that. Oh, I love her. I love him. Oh, that's just how they are. And then you allow people to treat you in the way that they treat you. At this point, they're not the problem. You are. You know?
No, absolutely. And I think that's a great segue into our next topic, though. Seriously, living them non-negotiables. Our next topic is why relationships change, y'all. Like dating relationships, boyfriend, girlfriend, and you get married. Like I don't understand why they change so drastic in different situations, right? Because like how you go do something as a girlfriend or a boyfriend, and then you totally change up when you get married. You know what I'm saying? Or or if y'all courting each other, you totally change up in the in the boyfriend girlfriend relationship. Like, I mean, I done heard stories where people be all kind of freaks or whatever before they get married, and then after they get married, they withhold the sex and don't want to do this and don't want to do that and be like, oh, I really don't like giving head or whatever, so I'm not giving you head since we married. Like, How are you gonna switch up like that when that's what got me there in the first place? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like why do y'all think relationships change so much? Let me get y'all take on that, and then I got a little short story to read real quick. Go ahead, y'all.
Bust
I
it.
think it's go ahead, baby.
Go, because I got it.
Okay. Y'all want me to go with the short story real quick?
Go ahead, run it.
Okay, all right, here we go. So listen.
No, wait, because I need this because when you go to your story, it might take us somewhere else.
It will. It's definitely taking you
So
somewhere
what? No, do yours and I'm gonna do mine. Okay. He coming with the husband energy.
No, it's just this. It's this. And he touched it. And that's really it for real. People forget that. Y'all forget and stop doing the stuff y'all did when y'all got the person. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes work can have you forget too. You know, it don't always be negative, real negative, where somebody really cheating or something. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It can be lost in the sauce, just in the program. You know what I'm saying? Doing what
Exhausting the possibilities.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's where I think it go, and then you know, everybody ain't on the same page. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Mine is, I feel like when the people don't want to admit to this, but it's so true. I mean, I believe it to be true. And majority of the relationships, it all starts with lies. And it might not be verbal lies, but it be gesture lies. You know what I'm saying? Like people go for like the gestures. It's like, you know, men do kind of like little stuff extra to the woman, open the door, you know, do little, you know, stuff that they know that women like, right?
Yeah.
So then, like, oh, babe, you know, I'm about to go to the store. I'm gonna buy you a soda because I'm gonna buy me a soda or whatever, like that. But when you finally get together, right? It's like y'all been together 4 or 5 years. You go in the store, you will get you a juice, come out like, no. It's like, why you ain't give me a juice? You ain't say you wanted a juice. You know, like, and it's like because you become too common with each other. And then women, we like, okay, he probably dating other chicks or whatever like that. I'm about to be the bomb. I'm about to go on the videos. I'm gonna learn how to sucky bucky real good. I'm about to blow his mind. I'm gonna cook him some food. If I can't cook, my auntie gonna cook, and he gonna be thinking I'm cooking. Let's do a man, what he wants? Sex and food. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna do the things, most people, to get you. You know what I'm saying? You like, man, you telling your friends like, man, she slide my knife twice a day. Like she love doing it, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? She making sure I feed, man. By the time I get done, I be so asleep. Blah, 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 blah. And then when she get comfortable, she taking off her wig, putting it on top of your headboard, and she ain't one lash on. She walking around with one sock on and a moo-moo, you know. And then she crabby. She like, babe, let me get some. It's like, oh my God, didn't we do it yesterday? Like, no, that was 7 days ago. It's like, you know, it gets. So I feel like it's like, I don't want to say lies, but it's all fabrication.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Where the live part at? I was like, okay.
Yeah, it's all.
Yeah, okay, I see what you're saying. I feel you.
Yeah.
All right,
everybody get too comfortable with each other.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
with the story real quick.
Exactly.
All right, here we go, y'all. A wife came home early and found her husband in their bedroom making love to a very attractive young woman. She was very upset. "You are a disgusting pig," she cried. "How dare you do this to me, a faithful wife, the mother of your children? I'm leaving you. I want a divorce now." The husband calmly replied, hang on just a minute, love. At least let me tell you what happened." She says, "Fine, go ahead." The wife sobbed. "But they will be your last words you say to me." The husband began. "Well, as I was getting into the car at work to drive home, this young lady here asked me for a lift. She looked so distressed, helpless, and defenseless that I took pity on her and let her into the car," right?
Yeah.
She was a very thin, not well dressed, and very dirty, and told me that she hadn't eaten for 3 days. Out of compassion, I brought her home and warmed up the pizza I made for you last night that you wouldn't eat because you're afraid you'll put on weight. The poor thing ate it ravenously, right? She was dirty. I suggested she have a shower. While showering, I noticed her clothes was filthy and threadbare. I threw them away. I gave her the designer jeans that you had for a few years, but don't wear because you say they are too tight. I gave her underwear, your anniversary present from me, which you don't wear because you said I don't have good taste. I gave her the sexy blouse my sister gave you for Christmas that you don't wear just to annoy her. I also donated those boots that you bought at an expensive boutique, but don't wear because someone at work has the same pair. The husband paused, took a quick breath, and continued. She was so grateful for my understanding and help that as I walked her to the door, she turned to me with tears in her eyes and said, "Please, sir, do you have anything else that your wife doesn't use?" We gave you that thing.
Wait, look, I was like, as soon as you started reading it, did you read my comment on there?
On where?
On there, I sent that to you.
You sent this to me?
Yeah.
I don't remember you sending this to me. If you send it to me, no, I seen this on Facebook.
I know. I sent it from Facebook.
I ain't see. Okay. I didn't see you sent it to me. No, because I got
you. I commented on there, and then the dude thought I was going against the man. Now, so my thing with that was, I thought it was so funny. You know what I'm saying? I was like, that's guys gaslighting at its best, right? Yeah. Now, I do feel like it was a form of gaslighting for the simple fact that he was giving her the reason why he slept with the lady. But at the same time, it was the realest thing, because I find, you know how I am about men. I'm always an advocate for men. I find that women sometimes don't realize how selfish they're being. And that goes with my topic that we had last week. Are you selfish? And do you know that if you're selfish, right? Mm-hmm. He made the pizza for her. You know what I'm saying? It probably was a, chill night. You made a pizza and she didn't want to eat it because she thinking it's going to make her fat. Now, when you work out and stuff like that, yeah, it's for you, but your man love your body enough. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause he with you. And a lot of women don't think about that. So I said in the post, like, a lot of women don't realize how selfish they are. Some of the things that you feel like is annoying to you, or your man don't pick good gifts or whatever like that. Some women sitting over there wishing she had that. She wished she had somebody that could say, I made you a pizza, or, put on them jeans that I like you in, or whatever. And just because you feel like you get so comfortable, or you're so selfish, or so unrealistic of what really is going on around you, like, you can run your man into another woman, with the simplest thing. And that post was a post that to me should have made women look like, not like, oh hell no, but like, that was fucked up, but damn, I be doing that shit. You get what I'm saying? And it's just like, I just feel like people really exhaust the possibilities. People, they get too comfortable in their own vibe, and then they forget to do all those things that they did before. You shouldn't have to plan date night and everything like that. Like, I don't care if we're not talking. If you mad, first of all, I'm gonna try to talk to you. You still better give me the cocky. We still better. I'm still slobbing that knob and everything. Like, we are not going without it. I can't. If I'm with you, you know what I'm saying? I'm with, that's, to me, it's like, because that's a form of communication. That's a form of communication without language. And sometimes our emotions get in the way of us truly, communicating with each other. No,
absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, that's just like the simple fact of, you hear that little, video or little saying where, that job that you hate, somebody is dying to get that job.
Yeah.
That house that you got that you say is too tight or too cramped, homeless people would love to have that. That meal that you say ain't what you want, hungry people are dying to get that. So it's like, you gotta, you gotta appreciate what you got, but then take care of what you got as well. Like, if you don't want to be in that relationship, don't be in that relationship, but don't base it on lies or untruths.
Yeah.
You did something to get somebody, and then now you're going back on it. And that goes for guys and girls. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
Yeah.
I want you to always open the door for me. I'm a girl, like my father always opened the door for me. My father, if I took my car when I would drive to Akron and I see my dad, if my keys was on that table, my dad always put gas in my car or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a strong believer in what you did to get me is what you do to keep me, and vice versa.
No, that
And
I agree.
yeah, you know, you have times you don't feel like or whatever, like, I like to play role play and everything. I do all that. Like, I'll be coming in there like, cool. I mean, I love you. Like, I'm coming in on a different vibes. But I think that we work so hard now too. And sometimes you are tired or whatever, but you have to make that time.
Yeah.
And sometimes, and especially as an entrepreneur, we get so wrapped up in the business. We get so wrapped up in that. We don't really, you heard what I said. When I'm in business mode, I'm in business mode.
No, absolutely.
And so it's not right. I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but that's my vibe. But when I'm done, trust me, I'm taking care of you as long as I need to take care of you for you to feel like I have made up for that time.
Absolutely. Myron, what says you before we move on?
I agree with her. I agree with what she said.
Well, flat out.
I agree. She summed it all the way up. That's how it's supposed to be, the way she said it.
No, absolutely.
Bottom line.
Right. All right. If y'all want to comment on this, you already know this is the best interactive podcast. If you want to read it, if you want me to read it on the actual screen, you know where you got to go. Just Therapy the Podcast on Facebook or YouTube. Other than that, if you put it on my phone, I'll read it if it come up. But all right. So we snuck in another topic. Sis, what was it?
Okay. So this topic is from my intimacy vibes, but I was sent a video and chick was talking about she was hooking up with this guy and he asked her if she wanted the 69. So in a vibe, she like, okay, cool. She like, dude was massive, like a big dude, like, you know what I'm saying? Like 350 plus. And he got on top of her and 69 from the top. So my question was, if you're a man, should you get on top when you're 69? And if you like that, is that comfortable? You know what I'm saying? Like, should you get on top as a man to do 69? I just want to know.
So first off, if you 350, if your arms ain't strong, your ass shouldn't be getting on top. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Did she survive? Did she wake up?
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you that
Did
big,
she even get to the nut?
your arms and hips better be strong to where you don't end up with a damn homicide case. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I don't like I said, I don't think it's a criteria to always, have the cheeks up top. Like, I like looking at it, you know what I'm saying, and the glisten and the drip, all that. But I've had a female throw me on top before in that, and just for the simple fact, like, you can choke them a little easier.
I don't know, no man. I've never met a man that want to be on top of 69. Like, you know, to me, like your ass all in the air, like.
Listen, like, you can choke them a little easier from the top. That should be hilarious to me. So
you make me sick.
So I'm just saying. So
some people like to be choked. Some people like to choke.
I've done that both ways. I haven't done a 69 since both my parents died. So since my mom.
Why would you even connect them together?
Because they like this the whole
the
thing.
time frame. That's what we're trying to tell you.
They both died at the age of 69. They ruined the number 69 for the rest of my life.
Oh my God.
I talk about this on stage. Like, that was my favorite number, favorite position, and they ruined it. They both, like, my dad.
But don't ruin it for us. You just made my throat lock up. Like,
and then a year and a couple months later, my mom but she couldn't wait until like her birthday. Like, she couldn't wait a couple more months to be 70. Like, what the fuck? They ruined 69 for me for the rest of my life. I haven't had a 69 since my mom passed. They both, like, I can't wait.
Okay.
But before they, went on to the, to heaven and everything, Like I've did both ways. But my primary goal was to have the cheeks in front of me because just that visual it used to be great.
I just feel like you just ruined it for me. I'm sick right now to my stomach.
How's that my fault?
Oh, yeah, because it's your fault.
That's not my fault. They ruined it for me. What do you mean? I ruined
so
it.
I gotta share with you.
Don't nobody give a fuck about that. They ruined it for me. What are you talking about?
I feel like to me, to me, I just feel like I don't know. I'm with going. I like trying anything. I'll try mostly anything 3 times, but I wouldn't.
Not once, but 3 times
on top of you, as a guy, because I'm like this, you're like this. So now your cocky is backwards, right? So it's backwards. And what if you curve or something like that? Or at 350, that's all belly.
So
350, that's all belly.
I said 350 shouldn't do that. 350.
Yeah, I'm just saying. But either way, I'm thinking if you're backwards,
it's like a reverse cowboy.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
In my mouth?
Yeah. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know. I would definitely
teabag a little bit.
Teabagging, that's something different. That's something totally different. And it's you can do that in the angle. But then that's still a whole lot of ass in your face.
It's like getting sucked from the back. It's the same thing. You just got
it's not.
Better,
for you, it's like that. But I'm saying at the angle for the woman though. That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot.
Myron, you want to add to this?
Man.
I'm just saying. I probably would think about trying it 3 times to make sure I don't like it.
300 is not. I don't need to be on the top. I'm gonna tell
you you don't need to be on the top.
I don't need to be on the top. I'm gonna tell you that right
now. That's a whole lot.
Yeah.
So Myron, would you do that though?
But here's the thing now.
What? Be on the top?
Hold on, BBC.
What? Be on the top?
Yeah, you're not 300.
No, I don't want to be on the top. I'm 300. I don't even want to hold that up that long. I can't even enjoy that shit. 300.
But not even just being 300, being a man, period. Do you feel
That's what I said. 300 or not. No, hell no.
Yeah.
I don't got to be on the top for that.
Now, that's I have to
gotta be. I'm just saying.
Because what about my 300-pound girl? A lot of guys, especially little guys, and I'm a big body chick. I'm not at 300, but
maybe we just don't do it then. One of
big body chicks, men,
just not even in the.
Yeah, because a lot of guys, little guys, like for big women to be on top.
What are we doing?
You know what I'm saying?
We don't even need to. We don't even got to experience that right now. Let's just go and rock this another way, but we ain't even got to try that.
I'm just saying.
Hey, let me just say. Let me just stand up here.
It's a lot. So would you take a 300-pound girl on your face?
Nope.
You're a racist.
I'm not a racist. I'm educated and I'm smart. Because
I'm just saying, a lot of small guys like to have big girls on their face. Trust me.
They like to be suffocated. So they got a asphyxiation fetish. So my whole thing is, if I'm not you know what I'm saying? If my whole thing is 300, no, I'm not letting you sit on my face. Not at all. No, not at all. Because your legs got to be so damn strong.
Your baby right there.
Your knees got to be so strong. She don't know what I'm talking about. Your knees and your legs got to be so strong.
Yeah. You gotta be working out, be doing all that.
Afloat. So if you
gotta be like damn
your knees for me doing what I do,
you gotta be in a place.
And you fall because you know what I'm saying. You reach climax. I don't want to die and suffocate. What do you mean?
See, now it's different because women are more flexible than men.
As y'all
flexible and being strong is 2 different things.
No, wait a minute. I'm saying in most cases, women no matter what size, and I don't know bigger women. I'm just gonna say from my size because I only know my size. But like, you know what I'm saying? I'm very, I'm double jointed. So, it's little things you can do. People always think it's about strength, but when it comes to sex, it's a different type of strength anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some people can do stuff like, I know girls that be in the gym acting like they can't even put their leg up. And you see me, like, I'm always working on my legs, flipping the tire, squats, doing whatever like that. But it's not always about strength. And I'm just saying this as a yoga student, you know what I'm saying? It's about like flexibility, mobility, everything like that. So, you could say that, but you know what I'm saying? If you got that rocker, I think that
What the fuck is the rocker?
the rock, you know what I'm saying?
What is the rocker?
You know what I'm saying? When you know how to get
Either
into
way,
that position, and you can change, you know how to move it, because it's really not about your legs, it's about that pelvis, the ass, the hips, so excuse me.
Then it ends.
Yeah.
So either way for me, it's still a no for 300 pounds. And second off, there's no more 69s. Like, it's just not happening.
I mean, you never know though. Your girl might get lit one day. Y'all might, take a more and more slip or whatever, like one more sip. And then like she might be like, oh, y'all might be watching something. She'd be like, let's try that. You never ever gonna try it again.
No, it won't happen. I just don't like,
Okay.
I can't. Like I told you.
Okay. All right. What about, you know what I'm saying, the 68 or the 70?
What?
Where's a 68?
Where the numbers come in now? How you?
Well, a 68 now. Oh, you won?
What is that?
I'm just saying. I mean,
What
it's
is
60.
that?
It's
What is
68, right?
Where the literature at? Because you got me there. Where the literature at?
We're gonna have to do one of my I'm gonna have to go back into my intimacy consultant energy. You know what I'm saying? And do a whole look of class and teach you a look of something.
Yeah, that's 68. Oh, is that 68? Oh, you won, or 70 and minus one? What's the 70?
No. You can still make it work in a certain way where you're not on top of each other. You know what I'm saying? One can be on like up on a platform, like, stove or whatever like that, or one person, doing one thing like on the knees from the back and you from the front, like,
Starts with A or P, and it starts with G.
Yeah,
it's different levels.
I'm lost.
Now
Listen, I'll let you sneak that topic in because I knew that shit was gonna be hilarious.
Yeah, I can't go into detail because baby girl right there. So I'm like, I don't want to be like saying too. I can't live like that.
Like we don't even got enough time to do your thoughts. Myron, you in a hurry?
No, go with it. Go ahead.
She blow, man.
So let's get into these thoughts real quick. I want to know y'all thoughts on this, right? Because I really want to. I want to collaborate. I want more than just me and BBC on this one. So I need to know y'all thoughts on this, okay? But of course, me being me, I got video. So here we go.
Elon Musk put Tesla's Optimus Gen 2 robots to work at the company's We Robot event, serving drinks, handing out gift bags, posing for photos with attendees, and dancing. Musk also shared his vision for how these robots might fit into people's lives. Here's everything you need to know.
Now, one of the things we wanted to show tonight was that Optimus is not a canned video. The Optimus robots will walk among you.
Elon Musk and Tesla held their We Robot event at Warner Brothers Studios in Burbank, California. After dropping 2 brand new self-driving cars, Musk introduced several Optimus Gen 2s and laid out his vision for human-humanoid relations.
It'll basically do anything you want. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids, it can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks. I think this will be the biggest product ever of any kind.
What's really new about all this Optimus footage is the fact that people are getting a chance to interact with these robots, which is important for building trust, especially if these things are meant to go into people's homes. The robots handed out gift bags and drinks, similar to previous skills we've seen from the robots in Tesla's promotional videos. Dancing, similarly, has been a part of Tesla Bot's marketing from the beginning, back when it was just a person in a robot suit. Even more broadly, it's been an industry trend since Boston Dynamics went repeatedly viral with videos of its Spot and Atlas robots dancing. This type of interaction with the public isn't something we've seen a lot of in the humanoid robotics field. Aside from robots working as attractions at places like the Sphere or Disney's theme parks, robots often stay in the lab until they're nearly ready for production or a limited release to strategic partners, developers, or educational institutions. It's also unique that Musk combined the rollout of his robo-taxi and robo-van with this public showing of Optimus's abilities. Musk has long said that Tesla's self-driving technology basically makes its cars robots on wheels. Its years of work in self-driving technology also allowed it to develop its robots without needing to partner with companies like NVIDIA, which announced Project Groot earlier this year, or OpenAI, which has backed humanoid robot startups like Figure and 1X. Musk had previously said that the Optimus robots would someday cost less than the price of a car. Today he reaffirmed that claim, saying that down the road, once Tesla can produce the robots at scale, they would likely cost between $20,000 to $30,000. The event's name, We Robot, is a play on iRobot, the sci-fi action film featuring Will Smith, as well as the short story collection by Isaac Asimov where the film gets its name. Musk's a fan of science fiction and of Asimov in particular, and he often finds ways to weave sci-fi references into the marketing campaigns for his various companies. To see some hidden sci-fi details in one of
Okay, so I'm glad I watched the whole video because last night, well, yesterday, whatever, because I didn't have my topics until yesterday. I was supposed to send them out Saturday, and I was like, I ain't got no topics, and then they just like came to me. But so when I'm glad I watched the whole entire video because the first thing I seen was iRobot, and with that new little van that they got, it looked just like the van from iRobot. Anytime I go to like West Virginia or anything like that, you go through that long tunnel. And every time I go through that tunnel, it reminds me of iRobot when that van was in front of Will Smith and then it turned sideways and it was a van behind him and it turned sideways. And all them damn robots jumped on his car and tried to kill him.
I love you.
So my thoughts on this is, what in the world are we doing?
Right.
$20,000 to $30,000. So you remember when those robots got overturned by a program that made the eyes red in iRobot, where they turned on people, right? And people had them in there being maids, cooking food, doing all that, babysitting, all that. So you mean to tell me people are okay with the fact that these robots might turn on you? Thank you. That they might turn on you and kill you eventually. Like, I do not get this. There's never any way I will feel safe with robots walking on the street like that. There's no way. What are y'all thoughts on this?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I want to. I want to. I need to. I'm looking at my productivity is going to increase now. My volume is going to go. I'm worrying about somebody coming to work on time, or if they got to leave because they sick and all this and that. I got a robot. Guess what? We rolling all the way till I say stop.
Okay.
And then, I mean, I feel what you're saying. They're going to turn on you. So, okay. You don't got the robot in the house, but when you go out on the street, the robot out there. So there ain't no way around this robot because this evolution is coming.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
We can't get around it, but we can utilize it too. So we can't just think the negative, think the positive, because I know we can utilize it too, just like that.
Okay.
I'm totally against it. Like I said, I seen iRobot, but not even that. Look at how our phones try to control our mind with our phones. You know what I'm saying? How we can just think something and then the phone is taking on our personality, our energy, what we thinking about. It connects us with like-minded people. Like after this, I bet you we're going to get a lot of bar and lounge videos coming up in our Facebook and Instagram because that's what we've been talking about on the podcast. I'm against it also because I'm against the self-checkout. I'm totally against that because y'all still paying for those machines Well, y'all can be paying people. You know what I'm saying? They don't even have baggers. Y'all trying to make everything smaller and make everything like, okay, you're saying this wearable gonna watch your kids. What if it programmed down? What if it have a dysfunction? Why it has your child? What is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, what if it, and it's like, I'm not trying to think of the bad things. I'm just thinking logically, which I don't even, you know, do most times, but this is a computer that could, you know what I'm saying, power down. You got it driving your kids to school and back and everything like that. Like, or you can't even get to your kids because if it goes into a whole nother mindset, or it goes into a whole nother mindset, and then it's a robot. It's built with Teflon and this and that and the other.
Yeah.
You can't even beat it to save your kid. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't hit it with no amount of bullets,
right,
or nothing, because it's built to not be destroyed. They're trying to take over mankind. You know what I'm saying? That means that somebody got to become extinct. In my mind, who they gonna start with first? Black people. You know, like taking over population. I think about it on a whole nother level of like, yeah, of course you want dependable people, but my, you know, in my aspect, I'll keep going through people before I give a robot a job, before I give a black man or a black woman, you know what I'm saying? Like that's probably trying to find their way too. You know, you're not really saving money because this robot about to be some money. You're gonna be paying on it, like, you know what I'm saying? Like some rent-a-center furniture type shit.
Right,
definitely gonna be rent-a-center furniture. Absolutely.
That's what I think about when it comes to that, like being protected. With my girl, okay, so when we hit the tornado, my girl got, her house is automatic lock, automatic refrigerator, automatic.
Couldn't get in when the power went out.
She could not get out.
Dang.
Oh.
She couldn't get out her house. Wait, the worst part is she was bringing something in, she said, and she left her baby on the porch in the carrier. The door closed and locked, and she could not get out.
To her baby?
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. Thank God her girl was on her way home too, because you know it's a storm. So they was trying to get home. Oh my God. She got home, and that's devastating.
Yeah.
In enough time. It was probably like about 7 minutes, I think she said. But that's devastating. You got me locked in my house. She couldn't go on her refrigerator. They couldn't get nothing out of the refrigerator freezer because it's the automatic refrigerator where it locks.
So she couldn't get out her windows. All her windows wasn't like that.
I don't know. We didn't talk about that, but she said she couldn't get out her house.
Yeah,
I mean, I would have busted the windows, of course. If I mean, but yeah, she couldn't get out.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
yeah,
I just don't trust it. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't trust it.
Especially of all people, Elon Musk.
Yeah,
I don't trust that at all. So
yeah, I feel like we get blinded by the, you know, glitz and glam of this and that and the other. And of course, I mean, I'm sure a lot of people don't get it, especially our people. And, you know, that's fine. Whatever people do, that's, you know, your vibe. But I feel like we're allowing so much to be changed. And, you know what I'm saying, with life, we're so disconnected. Everything is becoming computer, everything bound. You know, we're going to become extinct, you know, at that point. We're allowing so much, like, if, you know, we don't stand forces and be like, hey, we don't want this in our world. You know what I'm saying? We don't represent like our ancestors and our leaders did. You know what I'm saying? Whatever they say go on, it goes on. And I just think it's pure fuckery.
No, absolutely.
It sounds like
yeah, but I definitely want to get y'all thoughts on that though. So yeah. So Myron, man, hey, thanks so much for coming on the couch, man. It's been a pleasure to see you, hear you, talk to you, brother, and get your story on private.
You're welcome, bro.
Bar and lounge. Hey, give out your social medias one more time and tell everybody how they can follow you, bro.
You can follow me at Private Party 805. That's on Instagram and on Facebook.
All right, and the address is Private Party Bar
805 Upson Street,
yep.
Akron, Ohio 44305.
Yep, 805 Upson Street, Akron, Ohio. And also make sure you check out his salmon jerky at YouGotToTryThis.com. The letter U got to try this.com. Make sure you check that out.
I'm about to go order them right now.
All right, and you already know what it is. It is time for our close. Something you can ponder on until the next time you see us live on YouTube at Just Therapy the Podcast or Facebook at Just Therapy the Podcast or next day on Spotify. Your close this evening, something you can ponder on.
Now let me get down.
Get on my nerves. All right, hey, so I'm about to do this close, and Myron, you can go ahead and break it down for us in your terms, and we'll get up out of here. All right. I put it on Facebook, and I did it as a ponder on the video, but so I got to do it again. So listen, be a rainbow in somebody else's cloud today and every day.
I love you.
I'll say it one more time. Be a cloud in someone else. Excuse me. Be a rainbow in someone else's cloud today and every day. Go on and break that down for you in our own words, Myron.
You got to give back every day, just like it was given to you.
Yeah, I like that. All right.
You got to.
Yes.
No gatekeeping. No gatekeeping on nothing. You don't got to gatekeep on being a human.
Yeah.
With a heart, with a conscience.
That's busting.
Absolutely. I like it. Myron, once again, man, it's a pleasure, man. I'm gonna have to come down, mess with you, man. I'm gonna have to come down. We'll get a drink or something, man. We gotta figure it out.
Man.
Yeah, definitely.
Please do too. And Miss BB, you gotta come on. We gotta discuss the reggae night.
No, for real. Inbox me.
Okay.
Or I'll inbox you.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
Right. Other than that, make sure you follow him on Facebook under Private Party 805. Go to his website, YouGotToTryThis.com.
And you got to try this as well.
One more time.
At You Got to Try This is Instagram and Facebook as well.
There we go. BBC, come on with it.
If no one has told you today, I love you, I believe in you, and I want you to win.
Hey, I like it. And you already know what I'm about to say. There's one thing you can never get back, and that is time. And I want to thank you for spending your time on the couch with us this evening. We'll see y'all next week. God willing, we out. Myron, love you, fam.
All right, love you more.
Nice to meet you. Bye. I'll see you soon. Bye, bro. Bye, little mama.
All right, sis. Welcome to Just Therapy, where we talk about life with a comedy twist. With your hosts, comedian Sean Boyd, Antonio Ferguson, and Miss KT. We talk about a whole bunch of shit from politics to people actually taking shits. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the therapy session. Man, this be dope. Make a motherfucker want to rap. I can't rap, man. Hold on, here we go. I can't rap. I really can't. But come sit down on the couch with us. Man, I can't rap. Come to the couch. Enjoy the show. Let's go.